Westfield High School students and staff, we just wanted to come back together following our lockdown drill that happened a couple weeks ago to just process some of the questions that you had, and wanted to do this before our next lockdown drill practice. So we're just going to answer a few of those that you had. The first one we received is, do all Westfield Washington schools follow the new ALICE lockdown procedure?
And the answer to that is yes, with one minor exception. When you talk about the ALICE program with younger students, you don't talk about the countering. You will have teachers, staff, administrators countering, but with younger students, no countering. And also, to my knowledge, every school system in Hamilton County except one does utilize the ALICE program.
Good.
And what happens if Denniston is taken out?
This was my favorite question. Well, I just wanted to let everybody know that we do have several trained ALICE safety specialists on our administrative team. And so the plan would be that the first people that were able to get to our designated safe room that has our camera software and our PA system, they would be the ones to inform our staff and students as we're following the intruder or the active shooter. So if I were to be taken out, I am hopeful that we would still have some people to help you out through the process.
So yes, she is replaceable. Now some students at this point have bribed me to sing Joy to the World, but I don't think we're going to go there.
Thank you, Officer Daniels. I appreciate that. The next question we have is, how should we go about barricading and countering? And we did try to give some specific information. We know you had some good classroom discussion about it. Just to kind of highlight a couple major things. With barricading, you're looking at any heavy object possible that you are going to be able to block the door with. Podiums, desks, bookshelves, really anything. Maybe you want to even tape up the light by the door. What you're trying to do is anything that would hurt the chance of that intruder coming through. How about some countering options?
And with countering, again, we have doors that have windows in them. And if we're talking about somebody who has a gun, then that's not going to stop them from entering the room. So the more things you have piled in front of it, the better off you are. When you tape the light switch, an intruder's going to come in and they're going to try, if the room's dark, which we do turn the lights out, they're going to try and flip the lights on so they can see. Just simple things like covering the light switch with tape throws them off just that much. And they may move on to the next room because it frustrates them. If they break the glass out and they're reaching through the glass to get to the door handle to open the door, then with whatever you've got, grab an arm and pull. Joints only bend one way. If you can get a hold of a joint and bend it the other way, then you've caused some real problems for the guy or girl.
Some have brainstormed soup cans to throw, chemistry labs coming up with some concoctions. So there's things that, God forbid this would ever happen, but there are some things that you would in the moment, what can we do to stop this? What can we do to get something in his eyes? What can we do to be throwing some forceful object at the person? So those are some considerations. The barricading, what if you need to evacuate or you're able to evacuate based on the information and you've already barricaded? What should you do at that point?
It's real simple. You unbarricade, and you'll be surprised how quick, if you know you have a chance to get away and get out, how quickly you can unbarricade a door. So whatever you've thrown in front of the door, you move it out as quickly as you can and head out the building.
Mm-hmm. And going along with that, some of you were concerned, what about the second floor classrooms? Now, during a drill, we are not planning on having you practice breaking the windows out, walking around on the roof, anything like that. However, if we are in a real situation, then there probably will be some discussion of, is it better for us knowing the proximity of the active shooter? Is it better for us to make a jump for it? That'd be something you're only going to process if we are truly in the situation. Otherwise, what you would practice is, based on the information, can we get out of our door, go down the stairs, and out the nearest exit. So that is what you'd go for. We do have a goal. We would like to try to get some ladders also in second floor classrooms. Right now it's a financial concern right now, but we are working toward that as we just try to work toward a greater amount of safety. A lot of you asked, are we going to practice the evacuation, the site reunification? That is the plan. In fact, we would like to this spring. As we drill more and more, we will try to simulate more and more things and get more practice. And so, like I said, we are obviously not welcoming this situation, but we truly believe that the more prepared we are for it, the better, that has to be priority. So you will receive messages about what we're going to do as we gradually add more and more things to our lockdown drill to make us even more prepared. One last question we'll tackle that was asked, Officer Daniels, is, okay, what if they evacuate and they're headed to the middle school, they get there, the doors are locked?
Staff members from the high school have key fobs to open the doors. The staff at the middle school understand that the high school will be coming that way for reunification. Different people have keys, so it's a small likelihood that the doors would be locked. However, if they are locked when you get there, then what you want to think about is putting the middle school building between you and the shooter. So you'd want to go around to the south side of the building so that you're, in essence, between where the middle school and intermediate school are, just so you have that building to block view, block anything else that's going on.
And lastly, there were a couple of you concerned about property damage. What if we're in a situation and we need to use something to counter or to barricade and something gets damaged? Obviously, in a drill situation, we really want to be careful. We do not want to damage property. But if this were the real thing, that should not be a worry of yours. Whatever you can utilize that is going to save more lives and be more safe, that is our priority. So that's it for now. We appreciate you listening. This is really important information, and thank you for the big role you play in this. We will be practicing with another internal lockdown drill soon, so be ready for that. Thanks.